Hey everyone, it's your boy Dream here, back again with another installment of My Life is Insane, and I'm constantly on the verge of a severe mental collapse. I don't make update videos very often, so this one will be a big deal. So for several months now, I knew that I was going to be moving to Ontario during the summer. Yes, I have lived here in Newfoundland my entire life, and now I will be moving over to the mainland to deal with all of their nonsense. This is going to be a very big change for me, as, like I said, I've lived here all my life, and the city I'll be moving to is quite a good deal larger than this one. And this whole process these past few months has just been ridiculous. I won't go into all of the, details about my personal life, because I don't usually do that here, but we are going to be selling this house that we never once intended to sell ever, so it required a lot of work done on it. We also have to find a house up in Ontario. The problem, of course, is that nobody wears their fucking masks up there. They are finally on the verge of lifting COVID restrictions, but we're not there yet, so that whole thing has also been a mess. And of course, the general things that come up when you move. I've been in the process of going through a lot of my stuff and storing a lot of it away for when it's time to go, which is why you may have noticed my shelf has changed quite a bit these past few months. And it's mainly because I'm just keeping out the things I plan to read soon, and all the other stuff I'm like, yeah, you can go be in the storage room for a few months. We're cool. So what does this mean for the channel? Well, not much, really. I'm fully intending to just, keep doing this when I move, and no big deal. But as you would imagine, while this whole process is happening, videos will probably be scarce. There might be, a semi-decently long hiatus coming up here soon. I still don't know exactly when I will be leaving, but of course I will let you guys know when it happens. The only thing I do know is that it will be before September. So, yeah. This brings me into my next topic, however. And it's something I want to be transparent with you guys about. I've been doing this for 6 years now. The 6th anniversary was just a few days ago. And when I first started, I was young, I was full of hope, and most importantly, I was in high school and had no responsibilities. So back then I would often upload multiple videos a week because I could, and I had a lot of stuff to talk about, like whatever fucking fairy tale chapter was out that week. But as time went on, I mostly stuck to one video a week. And that's what I still try to do. Obviously, don't always reach that goal. And I know that I don't need to stick to a schedule. Like, I know you guys are cool and you're fine if I don't upload for a few weeks, but I like being at least a bit consistent. Problem now, though, is that I'm just kind of in a rut. Like, I asked you guys for video ideas a few weeks ago, and that led to me making 2 community-oriented videos, which, don't get me wrong, I really did love making, and I plan to do more like that in the future. But I'm at the point right now where, I don't know, I feel like right now I'm kind of in like a creative rut. Like, I just don't have much to talk about at the moment. I'm reading through Berserk, I'm about halfway done, and even with that, I feel a bit burnt out on reading, because, when Miura passed away, I got to reading it right away. I zoomed through a lot of it. Now I'm just kind of like, okay, maybe I need a break. And now I get burnt out on stuff all the time. And usually when I'm reading a longer series, well, I have other ones to fall back on, series that I've also been keeping up with. But right now there's like nothing. And I know you guys recommend the series all the time, and I appreciate it. But I really can't just read every single thing people want me to all the time. Like, I have so many series to read right now that are important to me that I don't really want to be starting all these brand new series that people are talking about all the time. And I think the best way to combat this really is to just, I don't know, just make videos whenever I want to. Like, no more trying to, I gotta get a video out this week or I might disappoint people. Like I said, I know you guys are cool, and this is kind of just me, being silly. But yeah, I'll just let you guys know, if there are long stretches of time without a video, that might just be the best way for, me to become remotivated to do stuff. And I do have big plans for the future. It's just right now I'm kind of like, But now let's talk about some things I do have planned, just to give you something to look forward to if I ever, decide to take a long break, become a nomad, and try to find myself. Of course, while I am, kind of burnt out on Berserk, that review will still be coming, and I hope I can get it out before I move. And before I started Berserk, of course, I was halfway through reading Soul Eater. I don't think I'm going to do a full new review on Soul Eater, because, my old and cringy one, it's still pretty much what I think of Soul Eater, but I want to make a little something on that. And then, of course, it is time for the big ones. Vagabond and 20th Century Boys have plagued this channel since its start. It honestly feels like they're the last two manga I need to read. Like, obviously it's not the case, and I'll plan to continue reading manga hopefully my whole life. But yeah, these are just huge monumental series that lots of people love, and I'm just super excited to check them out. And after Berserk and Soul Eater, those two series are going to be my priority. Really hoping to get those out during the fall at some point. Another note with the Vagabond one. I've actually started reading Musashi, which is the novel that Vagabond is adapted from. I don't know what I will think of this book, how it will compare to the manga, but if I find some interesting things to say about it, I definitely think I can integrate that book into the review somehow, and I'm really looking forward to it, because I hear the book is also fantastic. Now, usually, my plans to review things are very loose, and if in the event a series that's really popular that I care about ends, I usually drop everything and make that a priority. As of right now, there aren't many series I can think of that are about to end. However, earlier today there was a rumor that JoJolion is about to end. Now, this is not confirmed, and maybe it'll have been debunked by the time I upload this, because a lot of people up to date with it have been like, yeah, there's no way this is ending next month, what the hell. But in the event that it does, I care about JoJo a lot, but because I have been promising and teasing these other series forever, in the event it does end, I'm just going to do a poll. Like, do you guys want me to drop everything and do this now while it's relevant, or, want me to focus on the other stuff first? I will, of course, get around to all of it eventually, but yeah, just letting you know, if something like that does happen, that's the plan. And then, of course, you have the big ones, the big videos that I make once a year, sometimes less. And yes, when I do move and am fully set up in the new place, I will be doing a new collection video. I'm really hoping that I'll have enough room to store everything, all my novels, my manga, my games, my movies. God, I own a lot of shit. And yeah, we'll just do another one. My collection hasn't really changed all that much since the last one, because of course I don't really buy as much stuff anymore, but they're always a fun time, so you can look forward to that. Also, of course, the top manga videos I do every year. And as you know, every year I put a new little twist on them, so no list is the same. And I do have plans for this one as well. I'm getting way ahead of myself because that'll probably come near the end of the year. While I'm doing all these big series, I am focusing on rereading some older stuff I read years and years ago, just so I can remember if I liked them or not. Partially why I'm rereading Soul Eater, and we also have Bakuman there, a couple others, And of course, these aren't going to be the only videos I make. I make a ton of extra stuff. We're going to do more community videos. There's some new Shonen Jump series starting we'll have to talk about. So just whatever, in conclusion, nothing's really going to change for you guys, other than my uploading, may become a bit more infrequent. It might become more frequent depending on how I'm feeling. We'll see how it goes. Also, even if I'm not going to be active on YouTube for a while, I'm pretty much always active on everything else. Of course, in the description, there's a link to my Discord server where we have a ton of fun all the time. We only have to ban racists every few months. It's not that bad. There's my Twitter, which I'm pretty active on. Some may say too active on. I do have an art account on Instagram, which you can follow if that is of any interest to you. I also have an OnlyFans account, which none of you have discovered yet, which is a little bit surprising, judging from your comments. But yeah, good luck with that. It's out there. So yeah, just wanted to keep you guys in the loop. Take it easy. Have a good one. Go see In the Heights. It's the sound of the summer.